Shalom, Israel, Shalom. We back at it with another lesson. This is the brother Katazior Hawad. All right, and I just want to go into real quick how the love of many is waxing cold. All right, these people bugging the hell out. Esau kingdom crumbling, and they got these people going crazy. All right. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers who are laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. Shalom to the families who are watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. All right. I came across like a couple articles, all right, on the YouTube. And as you know, it's the usual suspects, Edomites, right? The main profane person, the wicked that the Bible speaks of. All right. So this first one, it says, cops meet bloodied man on front steps of home, find victim inside suffering from stab wounds to face and neck. Pop that effer. Fire captain unleashes his two sons on man he thought was having sex with woman he lived with. Snapped his fingers and they reacted instantly. So you see the dad in the middle and the sons on his left and right side. Son shot mother in the head, unfriended her on Facebook. They left her body in an abandoned house where she was found covered in maggots. And as you can see, she looks like a Jake herself. She may have, parents that are, so-called black and so-called Hispanic. Or both her parents may be so-called Hispanic, but, the son, assuming that's her birth son, his father is obviously an Edomite, Functioned as a dungeon. Parents kept their 5 kids together in room with no door handle for the children to escape, cops say. Merce-free Borough man charged with minor solicitation. Investigation ongoing. Salakia. Bear with me real quick. Israel, bear with me. Salakia. All right, woman told 911 they better hurry up while she burned house down with mom and mom's boyfriend inside, police say. Man who fatally slammed 1-year-old's head into the floor until she stopped crying learns his fate. I'll blow that motherfucker up. Man planted bomb in ex-landlord's lawnmower after being evicted, police say. Man allegedly hit 2 pedestrians, one fatally, and said he didn't stop because he was tired. Catholic priest Theodore Gabrielli arrested in connection with the sexual abuse of 3 minors. All right. So as you can see, so far, there's nobody more profane than the Edomite, man. This Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. You see? So Esau is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and this is why, a majority of the time you seeing Edomites doing these things, right? They kids shooting up schools, and just all these different wicked things that you see, Um, 11-year-old white male arrested for threatening to shoot up and bomb school in Florida, of course. South Carolina man allegedly stabbed his 72-year-old mother more than 20 times. Doctor smothered wife with pillow, blamed family dog for injuries he suffered as she fought for her life. So yeah, something else to remember is, Jacob, like we in Jacob's trouble right now, and it's only gonna get worse. So understand that these folks' true colors is gonna show. Whether it be your damn dentist, these doctors, these lawyers, politicians, judges, right? When it's nothing to lose, when all hell break loose and these people got nothing to lose, oh man, it's gonna get real nasty out here. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna get real greasy. Can't read that one. The arrest warrant for a Holiday pastor arrested Friday sheds more light on the details of the alleged relationship he had with a teenage girl. Texas Rangers arrested Nathan Roach, 31, on May 30th for an alleged relationship he had with a child under 18. He is charged with child grooming. Roach bonded out of jail after his arrest on a $100,000 bond. Woman who killed pregnant victim she met on Facebook, cut fetus from womb, claimed child as her own to face death penalty trial after double jeopardy appeal rejected. So look how sick these people is, man. She was looking for pregnant. Just look at her eyes, man. Just soulless. You know what I mean? Just straight demonic. You know what I mean? Just look at her, man. She must have went around on Facebook looking for pregnant women, found one who was vulnerable enough and probably needed a friend or whatever the case it may be, felt lonely, thinking that this woman is genuine and wanted to be her friend or what have you. Man, she done killed the woman. And cut the fetus from the woman's stomach to claim the baby as her own, man. Sickening. The days are evil, man. The days are continuously evil. FBI agents raided wrong house. Gary Kesey Jr., son of Faith Life Church senior pastors and son of Knox County Commissioner Drenda Kesey, has been charged with 11 counts of rape, 11 counts of gross sexual imposition, and 5 counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. He has pled not guilty. His bond is set at $2 million. Look at that. Pled not guilty. Crazy. Signs of torture. Boy in woman's care suffered chipped teeth and broken nose. Wasn't allowed to eat at home if he ate at school, cops say. See? The love of many waxing cold, man. As a matter of fact, let's grab that real fast. All right. This wasn't meant to be nothing long. It's just a quick hit. I recorded this. Actually, I did this yesterday while I was at work, but I kept having interruptions from coworkers at the plantation and stuff, man. So I had to delete that so I could do it today. Shalakia. This Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right, so again, like I said, man, as Jacob's trouble snowballs, into bigger chaos and terror, if you will, even your own, friends and family, may turn on you. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai may put that spirit on them folks, man. You know, so for you sincere brothers out there, man, be comfortable with being alone, man. Be comfortable. You know, be comfortable with solitude. You know, being solitary, if you will. You know, like if you don't got kids already, man, we in a time where don't look to make none. You know, don't look to have kids on this side, man. You know, you have plenty of children in the kingdom. You know, but right now, man, don't look to have no kids, man. You know, if you got a woman, that's cool. You know, you got kids, you know, that's cool. It is what it is. You know, I got a daughter myself, so Lord willing, we be of the hopeful elect, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai covers us so that we cover our children. You know, I don't have a woman myself at the moment, and if you a brother that's not dealing with a woman, you know, don't think too much of it. You know, sometimes we go through seasons where the Lord may not have you dealing with a woman, man. You know, and we coming into a time, man, where you don't want to slow down in this truth, slow down in this faith. You don't want to slow down working for the ministry. You know, we got to be on fire more than ever. You know what I mean? So it's not wrong if you got a woman, assuming she not distracting you or keeping you from doing the work. You know, because again, the love of many is waxing cold, man. And folks is going to flip on you, turn on you, etc. You know. Brain matter in the grab. A woman with whiskey inside purse and a 245 BAC. Oh, I think that's a blood alcohol test or something. Rolled friend's Cadillac SUV and sent him flying 30 feet, splitting his head open. Would do it again. Man who tried to kidnap 11-year-old girl warned that he would be back again the next day, police say. Crazy. Oh yeah, I can't blow it up. More than marijuana was found in her car. I think it was something else with that. Man left semi-blind, medically fragile woman to freeze in an unheated camper while he stayed in a nearby hotel. Woman meets cops in giant grocery store parking lot after telling 911 she thinks she shot her ex-boyfriend at home. Look at her face, man, talking about she think. No, man, she did that shit. Militant man accused of sexually abusing dog and posting images online, man. No profane person such as Esau, man. Man pleads guilty to killing and dismembering 2 of his girlfriends, leaving bodies in storage units. Look at his face, man. That shit on your head got some shit on his head. You know, if you know, you know, man. The broken ones are the easiest. Doctor who once used corpse as puppet could be in way more trouble now for what he's been doing to patients who are alive. You see, and these people don't got a care in the world, man. But that's because Yahweh Shema Shai put the spirit on these folks to do that. So at the beginning of the day, end of the day, you just got to understand it's important to stay in the spirit, all right, to pray, fast, repent, constantly call on Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, pray for mercy, pray for the speedy destruction of this place, Babylon the Great, you know, pray for Yahweh Shai to return ASAP, you know, because it's going to get worse before it get a whole lot worse. All right. So, yeah, man, I'm going to end it off with Salakia. Oh, yeah, okay. It has slipped my mind, but this is to my point. Isaiah 60 and 22, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one as a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in its time. So when I was saying, don't seek to have no children right now if you don't have none, understand that in the kingdom, right? That's what this is talking about. Isaiah 60 and 22. When we in the kingdom, a little one shall become 1,000. You're gonna have plenty and plenty and plenty and plenty of children, man. So don't seek to have none right now. If you and your woman been thinking about it, man, when you just came into this truth, you need to tell her, she need to understand, now ain't the time for that. Because it's about to get a whole lot worse out here, man. And if you got a baby, it's just going to make things harder on you. You understand me? It's going to make things harder for you. So yeah, man, don't make life harder for yourself right now as we nearing the end of this thing. All right, we nearing the end of this thing, so just stay in the truth, man. Stay in the faith. Continue to fight the good fight of faith, man. Continue being a prisoner of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, a prisoner of this truth and knowledge. All right. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Hakodah.